Hello, folks. You all ready to go on a journey with me? I am Alicia, and I'm going to start this vlog. Number one, I have no idea what I'm doing. I am on a broken laptop. I have bought a $10 microphone, and that is about all I got right now. I was going to do it on my desk. My desk has a cat on it, and all of my jewelry making supplies are still on it. And I figured if I waited till the desk was clean, I would never get this done. So I just want to introduce myself since this will be the first post on this new channel. I mean, I have had channels before, but the way I had them set up with each of my interests in different spots, it was becoming too much. So I'm just gonna put it all in one spot for me. And if you like the video, you like the video. If you don't, I'll break them all up into playlists, so you won't have to follow if you don't like certain videos. Um, it took me a long time just to think of a name, but I am at that age where I feel like midlife is probably right, and um I'm going to go on a journey, and I'm going to take you with me. I've done a lot of personal growth already over the last 7-8 years probably. I have a very small circle. um I do not like drama. I do not like negative energy. So if you have negative energy, be gone. Some of uh my emotional support notebook. I'll do a video on that if you really want to know about it. Thought I had a list, but I think I put the list in my bio. This is gonna be really just me and my personality and all the things that I do, which include I am a mom, obviously, of 3 kids, two, one adult, one almost adult, and one 15-year-old who acts like an adult. Two with autism and other problems, and the youngest is an overachiever. Let's put it like that. So we do sports, which I will have on here. Softball and volleyball right now. I'm not quite sure what her third sport is. She's an artist. I will share that. My middle guy, he's a hiker and loves to be out in nature. I will probably share that because I love that too. Right now, he's out there looking in abandoned buildings because he just likes to see old stuff. And my oldest is a artist, let's say singer, rapper, screamo thing. I won't be sharing much of his because that's just such a, I'm sure you wouldn't appreciate screaming. I also am an artist. I sew, I make jewelry. Um, what else do I do? I try to volunteer as much as I can in the community, when I can, when my body lets me. Um, I have fibromyalgia, anxiety, and probably some PTSD. Um, my body aches most of the time, and I'm very tired most of the time, so I have to work around my schedule. Hence the reason I'm doing this right now. There is nobody in the house for once all children are gone. Um, and instead of waiting until I got my desk clean, I figured I'm gonna just do this now. The laptop can sit right here, and we'll get it done, get it over with, and start moving and progressing. And I'll clean that desk. I have a sewing room downstairs that I want to work in, which is, it needs lighting. I need some lamps in there because there's no light. There's no overhead light in that room for some reason because there's a fireplace in there that I can't use. So I need some lighting in there so I can work in there. Um, I also have three cats. Like, I have two, one inside all the time, little baby over there that's on my desk, taking up all my room. I have a fluffy guy. He goes in and out, and then I have the baby's brother. stays out. He comes home every like 4 days, so he's got like 4 families. So there will be cat videos. Yeah, I don't know what I did with my list of things that I do, but I want to do obviously some crafting. You can watch me make earrings. I unbox jewelry when I buy it off eBay, which I haven't had a whole lot of unboxing because I haven't had a whole lot of money to spend on that. So um I'm a buyer reseller also, obviously. I do have a stuff in a shop, but I'm 90% sure that that shop is not going to be opened after the new year. So I'm going to figure out a new way to sell my stuff because I have a whole boutique that I had and I had to close it last year for um, Board of Health reasons from the building, not for me. So I had to close that. So that's in a separate room in the house. Um, and I want to sell most of it, just get rid of it because it's taking up a lot of room. Um, I would love to open my own store. That's part of this journey that I would love to have my own little shop, but um, rent is expensive. And then electricity is even more expensive. And then the system to run it is more expensive. And the interest for your cards and the running the system to process the cards. It's a lot of little things that add up to not make it worth opening your own shop. So I'm going to try it online. I might open I've done a Wix website before. I have one for Annalena Ragdolls that I don't use, but it has information on it. Because you still got to pay to have a store. You don't have to pay to have the website, but you have to pay to have the store. I will do some videos showing my stuff, and then you can buy it off of the video. Hopefully, I can do that live, so it'll be instantaneous. I have no problem shipping in the US. I've been on eBay since 2003, 2000, I don't know. I started selling on eBay when my oldest was very young and he's 26 now. So I've been selling on eBay for over 20 years, but as eBay's grown and people have grown, eBay's gotten oversaturated. So it's really hard to sell on there, but I buy on there. Um, Especially boxes of jewelry, broken jewelry, because that's usually how I make my stuff. Or the marketplace, I will go and buy like people's totes of fabric. So I try to keep my costs low so I can keep your costs low. Because if not, if I was buying this stuff now instead of having it, my prices would be astronomical. So I think that I've only raised one price, and that was on a doll that I sell that is of my own design, and I only raised it by $5. So, and that's just because the stuffing prices have gone through the roof also. So, um, I will do. I have so much jewelry. And I sell a lot of jewelry in the shop that I have. But I have so much more because I at one point I was just buying boxes and boxes of it. So I have a stockpile of that also. What else do I do? I'm a manifester, so hopefully putting this out here will help me manifest what I want. I would love to be able to work from home or from wherever I am, taking care of the kids. But I can't do a 9 to 5. My body just says, nope, I can be on my feet maybe 1, 2 days a week, 9 to 5. But if I can't rest in between or rest for at least 3 days after, I'm no good. My body will just give out on me. So I've had to learn that. I do craft fairs, which I will share. And usually that's 1 or 2 days, and I rest days before and then days after. I'm also tired. Um, I'm also coming off a back injury that I thought was fibromyalgia, which turned out to be a pinched disc on uh, L5, which is causing some really bad pain and nerve damage on my. I'm really bad at my right and lefts. My right leg. So I've been pretty much out of commission most of the summer, but I can finally walk. I mean, it hurts, but I can do it. I can get out of bed. I hung a shower curtain 2 days ago and it did not put me into a flare up. So I'm happy about that. Um, and I do obviously love to chat. I like to talk. I have um, a master's degree in psychology and child and adolescent development, which I studied autism because of my children. I have also have a bachelor's degree in regular psychology and a business degree, an associate's degree. So I have the education. I just my body from prolonged extreme stress from raising my oldest who has autism, bipolar, and ADHD. And it was a huge struggle because back then he wasn't diagnosed. Um, he was 12 when he was diagnosed with autism. So we the doctors missed all those cues, whereas his brother was 3, diagnosed a day before him with autism. So he's gotten a lot of those treatments, but without the ADHD and the bipolar, his autism is very textbook. Um, so, and my daughter has uh, a little bit of PTSD from the chaos and severe separation anxiety, and obviously anxiety because she's an overachiever. Has to be perfect at everything, but she is a miracle child. She fought to be here, so there is a reason for that. And I believe that there is a reason. Everything happens for a reason. I have lived by that. I wouldn't have had my children. They wouldn't have, the higher power would not have given me Isaiah if I could not have raised him. I do believe that. So, but I think he gave me Isaiah and then he gave me Angelina was a little easier. And then Daciana, who has a lot of Isaiah traits, and she's a teenage girl, perfectionist. I've been able to deal with them better since I've gotten more experience, obviously. And I love working with kids and encouraging them and all that. If I could, I would, but being on my feet is a big task, and I don't sleep very well because I'm in pain. So it's a fine balance. I really forgot what else I had on my thing. Shall I go and look? I'm gonna look at my bio because I listed a bunch of things and it actually told me I had way too many. Let me go in here. Okay. What do we've got? Obviously, I'm a business owner. I do have my sewing business is Annalena Ragdolls. Um, and that's what I sell under at my shop. I haven't really changed that name too much. What else does it say? I am a mental health advocate. Um, I'm a stay-at-home mom, obviously. Ooh, I like to make lists. As you can see, my emotional support notebook. I carry one of these with me. This is a brand new one. My other one has like 5 pages in it. Um, I like to make lists and check things off and stuff like that. Um, I would say that I am a witch, more on the positive side with manifesting and intuition and reading signs and channeling, which I try not to do all the time because it can give me a lot of anxiety. Um, I like to inspire people to be their best and be positive. Um, which has been hard with the way things are going with the world today. But I stay very grounded in my positivity. Try not to let other people's get to me, but sometimes it does, especially when it comes to things that people think they know and they don't know, like um putting their 2 cents in. Let's put it like that. I do get trapped in local groups and shouldn't be, but then I get into these little arguments of people who think they know things and they don't. But I will back off. I shut my Facebook down and then I try to forget about it. But, sometimes you just got to defend those who can't defend themselves, like autistic children. Like they deserve the same education as a regular child. So that's a big problem for me. What else is on my list? It says I'm a project hopper, an idea hopper, which is also true. Hence the reason I have this, so I can write down my ideas. And I actually, funny enough, I have a notebook over there, which is jewelry ideas, and then on top of that, doll ideas. Like my notebooks are different. And I write it all down in here if I can't find them. So I will just hop around everywhere. I love chaos. I think that's just part of my PTSD. Maybe I lived at a fight or flight thing, 1 to 10, and I lived on a 10 for many years. I had my first child. I was just 19, so that was in 1999, and he's been high needs since the beginning. So, um, still has a lot of needs. He's 26 years old. Still has a lot of needs. Lot of needs. Middle guy, Angelino, doesn't have as many needs. He's pretty self-sufficient. Daciana, she's self-sufficient, but she needs me to be near her for her to be self-sufficient. So starting this new journey, I do hope to get better at this. I'm recording it on OBS, which I don't like this setup that is on here. I used it before when I was streaming because I play Minecraft, which I can also post if you guys want. I just play in a single player world and just build stuff and build villages. It just helps me zone out and um calm down. I usually only play it during the winter when there's no daylight outside because it's dark. It's dark already, and our clocks go back tonight, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm starting with a broken laptop, which I need to replace. Angelino took my headset in my microphone, so I had to buy a new one because apparently his broke and I think he's got like 3-screen computer streamer boy. He's on Twitch and YouTube. I can link his thing in the description. Oh my god, my brain did not want to work. Fibromyalgia, brain fog. It's a real thing. That's why I got notes. All right. I don't know what else to say. Says start a bio. I started a bio. I found a name. Now I'm doing the intro video. Oh, number one rule. This is a positive space. Negativity will not be tolerated. It won't. I don't care. I mean, I would love to make money off of this, but I'm not making money right now. Part of my manifestation. I need money. We all need money. I do live under the poverty line, very, very far under the poverty line. So money is not particularly available, and I would love to, make this into my real life because I love talking, monologuing. This monologue that you hear right now usually runs in my head 24 hours a day. I monologue everything I do. Don't know why. Haven't figured that out yet. Um, maybe I could be on the spectrum, but I never thought I was. I just uh pick up traits from the boys. Like this light is annoying me. Um, I can hear electricity. Obviously the monologuing thing. I didn't start doing that until I started streaming in 2020. So it's yeah, so I used to have a blog because I do like typing and writing, but my I would love to do that again. My laptop, some of the keys don't work. Only like my S key doesn't work, which makes it really difficult to actually type anything. So I have to do it. Then I have to go to my phone and type it. Um, I might steal one of Angelino's computer uh, keyboards and do that, but I have the mouse. I have a broken USB, and then I have my microphone, and no more ports. I'd have to get an extender thing. I told you I'm working with nothing. I'm sitting on my bed under my annoying light because the cat is on the desk, and I knew I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I've been trying to clean it all week. Demotivated to do this. Be like, yes, I'll clean my desk. I'll get it done so I can do my video from my cute little desk that I painted and my cute little chair. Guess what happened? Did not happen. I've been organizing because my jewelry is everywhere. Um, then I get sidetracked, and then I need a nap. And then I got to do mom things and pick the kids up and go to drop one off and bring one back. I sometimes I don't. I feel like I don't even like get out of the car. Sometimes I won't get out of the car. I'm not gonna come home for 20 minutes to do nothing. I'll just stay in the car, listen to music, and there's a fruit fly, and yell. Um, you know, get some of that energy out. I do love iced coffee. Sometimes hot coffee, but mostly iced coffee. Um, I don't get Dunkin' iced coffee very often because it's expensive. I only get it when I can get it for free from the oldest. Pay me back for birthing him. So if you have made it through 20 minutes already, that's crazy. The video, obviously subscribe. I'll be putting out more. I don't know how I'm going to do this because I'm going to have to make a schedule. Like maybe Monday, one thing, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't know if I'll do it. I mean, I could do it every week because, I can talk. I have lots to talk about. Um, I would love to do interactive posts, and I just noticed that YouTube has a place where I can post questions and whatnot, like on Facebook. Um, and most of my Facebook is open. I will put the link in the description so you can follow me over there. I am monetized over there, but I don't get enough views or followers. I don't know what I don't get actually from over there. Um, maybe stars. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. But I don't know. I think that's probably it. This is going to be a raw video. I'm not going to edit it or anything because I don't know how to do that either. Um yeah, I don't know how to edit. And I'm sure if I tried, I'd need the S key to do it or something because I tried to write my bio on there and I was copying and pasting the S key. That's a beta the booty too. So we'll see how this goes. I don't want to give up, so I need somebody to kick me in the butt and say, "Hey, do a post. Do this. I'd like to see that." I'll definitely post a lot of shorts because whatever I post on Facebook on my reels, I'll probably just post it here. So you could see that. I can definitely do that because I take videos, short videos a lot. I do have some unboxing videos that I probably could upload. Like I said, I have like 5 other blogs that 5 other YouTube channels that I've started and just not been able to get together because I have one for Minecraft, one for this, and one for that, and then for this, and one for that. And then I would just be like, because I only play Minecraft, like I get through these little spurts where I'll play Minecraft for 2 months and then all of a sudden, doop, it's gone. And so I forget. And then I'll go and post a year later, play for 2 months and be gone. So I do that with a lot of things. Food too. I will eat the same food over and over until I'm tired of it. I don't know why. Probably part of the tism, my guess would be, because I know that autistic kids do that, and I have a extremely heavy genetic predisposition for it. I was always thought I was just the only one without it. So, I mean, it would only make sense that I do some of those traits. So I will see you. I try to do another video, maybe think of 5 questions and try to post another video for Monday. I like that I'm starting this on November 1st. I don't know. It feels good. Like, first of the month, get it done. That's another reason why I'm just sitting here on my bed and doing it, because procrastination is something I like to do. I work better under pressure. So I will just procrastinate, but if there's no deadline, like cleaning the desk, there was no real deadline. It was just me being me. And so I was like, all right, whatever. I will just do what I can do. I'm going to be natural, just be me. So you can all meet me. Most people love me. There are a few haters out there, but they hate me because I will tell you the truth. Sorry. I can see through bullshit. And I've lived, I have a lot of experience with a lot of things. So I know when people are not telling the truth. And my intuition has grown pretty good in the last 2 years. So I listen to it highly. Uh, so, and I didn't know what it was. I did not know it was really like the internal witch in me that was doing all those things that I was doing before, because I've been manifesting for many years and I did not understand that that's what I was doing. I just thought I had a lot of really good karma. I don't know where it would have come from, but I've had it for as long as I can remember. I mean, I put good out, so I get good in. But I was getting good in even before I put the good out. But if that makes any sense, I was younger and I was still manifesting stuff. Um, so, but once I got to a certain point and I could help, I volunteered in the community as much as I could. I just this year finally stopped volunteering at the elementary PTO, even though my kids are in 10th and 11th grade. So, and that school stops at 4. So, as you can tell, I mean, I'll still go back if they call me, but they have new people, so we're going to let them see what they can do. But I just, I, I couldn't just leave the children, needing help. So that's what you do. If the high school had volunteer services, I'd probably do that. But Daciana has been doing the volunteering at school through certain clubs. So that's always fun. All right, I'm going to end this because it's going to be like 30 minutes and I know nobody's going to get to the end. If you get to the end, put baby Loki in the comments and then I'll know you get to the end. Bye.